Yes. Second part of the Halving principle. Stroke M, N, L, R. These are the four strokes. They are halved for the addition of D and T. It depends upon the words. They can be halved for both. There are few additional applications of Halving principle. Stroke M, N, L, and R downward. Please be careful. L and R downward are thickened and hard for the addition of D, thus mate. In case of mate, M will be light. But in case of maid, M will be dark. Reason is that in case of mate, M is being hard for T, and in case of maid, M is being hard for D. Then need N will be dark. Designed in this case, N will also be dark. Indicate and half for the addition of D, and K and for the addition of K half for addition of the D. Indicate. And N is thickened and half for the addition of D. Field and L downward and thickened. Board B and R thickened for the addition of D. Skilled SK and L thickened downward for the addition of D. Card K and R half and thickened for the addition of D. Neat, in case of neat, L will be light stroke. But in case of neat, it will be dark stroke and half for the addition of D. The half length form LD. Standing alone is used only for words beginning with a vowel. For example, aid. Aid. L downward. Old. The words like sold. In case of sold, when there is an initial circle, then it will be written in full. We will not do it half. Same with styled. There is an initial attachment of ST loop. In case of hold, tick catch is being used. In this case, initial attachment of tick catch is also there. Then it will be written in full. Must be written with the full strokes. When a vowel comes in between L and D, L downward and D, R downward and D. When they are halved, both the consonants will be written in full. When there is any vowel between L and D and R and D, as it is already cleared, when there is a vowel, we need a stroke consonant. For example, pallid, P, L, and D. There is a vowel. But paled, in this, there is only one syllable. L will be written downward. This is not a vowel. It is not being pronounced. Merit, but marred. I think that has been left. M, Ray, and D. It will be written full, married, but mad. M and R downward. R downward. Sorrowed, S, Ray, and D, but sword, S, R downward, thickened for the addition of D. Hurried, H, Ray, and D, but hoard, Tick, H, and R downward, thickened for the addition of D. The sign lur and rur, yani this is lur, this is rur. Downward cannot be halved to represent the syllable lur and rur. They cannot be halved respectively because the forms lur and rur downward are used for representing LD or RD as explained above. Then we cannot use it the same for the same purpose. Lur is this and rur is this. The strokes MP, MB, and ink cannot be hard for the addition of either T or D unless they are hooked initially or finally. There should be an initial or final hook to have MP, MB, ink. All are dark strokes. M is dark for the addition of P. M is also dark for the addition of B. And ink itself is a dark. Impute MP and T. Impute, imbued, MP, and D. Belonged, B, L, ing, and D. But hampered, sorry. But hampered, in case of hampered, there is an initial vowel before MP. Then it can be halved. It will be halved. Same in case of rampart, ray, it will be halved for the addition of P as it is initially hooked. In case of lingered, ling, ing half for the addition of D. Then stroke L, T, and RT. The sign for RT and LT are generally written upward. Thus, part. P and Ray half for the addition of T, pelt. P and L half for the addition of T, fort. F and Ray half for the addition of T, fault. In case of fault, but it is written downward after N and ing. If there is N or ing, it will be written downward. For example, inlet, N and L downward. It will be half. Same ringlet, ray, ing, and L downward. And it is written downward after way if no vowel follows. After L, day, way, and LT. 12th. But twilight, but in twilight there is a vowel. T, way, and light. Then it will be written upward. The sign R upward may be used for RD. Otherwise, we can say R is a light stroke. It will be hard for D. But it may be used for RD when it is not convenient to write RD. Like if it is not possible to write RD. Next point is after the shun, hook ST may be written either downward or upward. It depends upon the initial outlines where we have to use ST upward or downward. For example, protectionist. P को R का hook, half for the addition of T, K को shun or ST loop. Sorry, ST stroke. Protectionist. And in case of progressionist, P, K को R का hook or shun, then ST loop, ST stroke will be written upward. This is half. In case of educationalist, educationist, then ST upward. It depends upon the last attachment. In case of production, as shun is written downward, then ST will also be written downward. In case of progression, so we have to implement the rule of shun here also. शन में क्या था, इनिशियल अटैचमेंट की उल्टी साइड शन लगेगा. यहाँ गे को आर का हुक यहाँ है तो शन अपोजिट साइड चला जाएगा. यहाँ क्या है, देयर इज ए फाइनल वोवेल के, the shan will be written on the opposite side. Strokes of unequal length. Strokes of unequal length are not joined but are represented by disjoining half length T or D. मतलब कि सेम जैसे एटीट्यूड है. अब तीन कैसे बनाएंगे हम, एटीट्यूड 1 2 3, देन हम क्या करेंगे 1 and this will be halved for the addition of D. Treated, same tree and T will be halved for this treated. Credited, K को R का hook and then D will be half for T and D. Same traded, ट्रेड ऐसे ही लिखा जाता है और ट्रेडेड के लिए हाफ. The half size stroke is also disjoint in some other cases. For example, aptness. P half, same tightness, T half, and ness. Hesitatingly, hesitate. Hardness, in past tenses, TD or DD is always indicated by having T or D respectively, thus parted. P, Ray, and T, parted. Reported, Ray, P, and Ray. We reported, quoted, K and T. Graded, G, R का hook and D half, graded. Next is halving principle in physiography. It is understood halving principle is never written through the line. For example, in case of 2, able is hard for the addition of 2. Able to, then able to make. फिजियोग्राफी में हम वोवल तो लगाते ही नहीं है. able to have, able to think. it के लिए if it is not, if it is not, if को it के लिए हाफ करेंगे और that is if it is. लाइन कहाँ से लग गई. फर्स्ट है if it is. नेक्स्ट है if it is not. थर्ड है if it is to be. to be के लिए to be लगाना है. in which it is, अब which को हमने हाफ करना है तो in इतना लाएंगे, which हाफ आ जाएगा, लाइन को टच करेगा. which it is, it के लिए हाफ और a circle. for word, a few word, few words, some words, some, वे को आर का hook and a circle half. for wood, this would, this is written on the line, way half. for would, he would be, then way half and then be. not के लिए I am and का hook half, I am not. you may not, you may को and का hook half, you may not. I will not, I will को and का hook half, I will not. you will को and you will को and का hook half, you will not. for some time, for is written above the line. some is hard for the addition of time के t के लिए और फिर m पूरा. where at the same time, at is written above the line, the का tick. same is hard for time के t के लिए and then m पूरा. for and in are not hard for it in physiography. Please be careful. If you want to write down for and it, then we have to write in full. in and it, we have to write it in full.